And the hits just keep on coming. From the House of Chanel, Bleu de Chanel. Parfum, excuse me, I'm American, so if my enunciation and pronunciation is off, please forgive me. But just know, I respect the art. I appreciate this art. Where do we start? Let's start with presentation. Because this bottle is meant to be shown off. I do believe that. This gives you the essence of aqua, right? Like it kind of looks like a miniature ocean, right? In an angular form, right? And I know that's probably not coming through in the best way, but let's see if I can help out here. It's a very, smoky, I'm screwing this up, a very smoky, mysterious type of appearance, if you will. The atomizer. Well, before we get to the atomizer, the cap, okay? The cap is magnetic. That's a very nice design. It just, again, value, right? What you're paying for. It's nice. It's a nice experience. That's better than one of those click-on caps, right? There's something about it. It has presentation. It has a noticeable pivot in how you use it, right? Or at least exchange in how you use it. Very nice bottle. It's very similar to the Allure bottle, right? They're very similar. But with that being said, it's somehow still nicer. Like it's somehow, the edges aren't as harsh. You can see the fragrance undulating. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. The atomizer. Very misty. Wow. Whew, haven't sprayed this one in a while. Wow. Woo! Woo! Forgot. That packs a punch, man. Wow. This is the Parfum. So I know that some of the versions of these are slightly different as far as like the notes that are actually in it. This one does have grapefruit, if I'm not mistaken. Same perfumer from Allure, Jacques Polge. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You are a creative genius, but please forgive me. Your name is not exactly easy for me to say. Let's talk about the experience, the juice, what it's got going for it. Very strong fragrance. Does maturate a bit, right? It's not gonna, to the point where you're spraying it, and sometimes there have been times when I sprayed this, and when I got back home, I was like, what fragrance did I use today? Like, this doesn't smell like any of these. And it's because this does develop over time. And it matures into a more subtle fragrance. It starts off very, very, I don't want to say youthful, but action-packed. Like, like it's coming in there, right? It's like very strong, very soapy, very bright, but sweet at the same time, right? Very, I don't want to say beachy, but what the beach would smell like at midnight, right? You know what I'm saying? Like at midnight, what does the beach smell like, right? This is what you get when the beach is clear and the suntan lotion is stowed away and the sands just wash away all the footprints. Bam! That's what you got. Very great fragrance. Let's get into the age. Now, this is a little bit more mature. A lot more mature. I would say you want to wear this somewhere in the age group of, I'm seeing 22. I'm seeing 22 or a very ambitious 18-year-old. And I'm talking he's joining the service or something. Like he's about to make a commitment to a career, or he's about to, or she, you know, depends. It's designed for men, but hey, women could wear it too. I'm thinking somebody who is very assertive, very aggressive, knows what they want, and is about to make a major decision and wants to leave an impact. And I want to be different. I want you to know that I was here, right? Important. I'm smelling the bottle. Important. So 22, roughly, to, I say 35. After 30, oh no, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I say 45, 50. And the reason why, right, it could go longer, for sure. But the reason why is because the individual who has this is eventually going to get a more sophisticated, better, more refined, more action-packed, more developing version of this, right? He's going to grow out of it. Not because the fragrance isn't able to capture the essence of what he's trying to do, but just because he's going to develop as a person and he's going to pass this on to someone else. That's what this is. This is a fragrance that touches generations, right? Also speaks to its timelessness. Speaks to the fact that it isn't something that is going to get old. It will not get old. Sillage. Kind of plays close to the chest. It's not the most ostentatious fragrance. It's about this right here. It's like, this is where you want to be. Hey. You smell good. You smell good, man. Great decision. Great decision. But it does leave a nice trail. And what I've realized is, like, some fragrances don't have a large bubble, but they leave a large trail. Go figure. So this does leave a trail. Like if somebody's walking past you when you walk in front of them, they're gonna notice this and it's gonna shock them. Whoa, dude, what is that? It smells good. Keep wearing it. Big fan of this. So duration. This lasts all day, baby. This is an 8-hour fragrance. You will notice this at nighttime. You will notice it, but again, it will evolve on you. Those top notes are gone. Like it's like it just blows off all those top fragrances, and you're just left with whatever is left. And it's a very different experience, I must say. At all the fragrances I have, this is one of the few that, after time passes, I often forget what it is. And this will be on your clothes a week from the day that you spray it. It will be something that you go maybe to the dry cleaners or whatever, got to take this in, you pull it out. Oh man, this sounds nice, but I don't know what it is because it's going to change. So yeah, Bleu de Chanel, Bleu, Sacre Bleu. Bleu de Chanel, I hope that I didn't just curse. I don't know what that means, but Bleu de Chanel, let's jump into the notes. Sicilian lemon. Somehow I'm not surprised. Mandarin orange. Okay, it wasn't grapefruit, it was mandarin orange. Please forgive me. But that is the smell, which is odd because these are both mandarin orange. And these... Wow. Again, the blend. Like it's just, the blend is incredible, man. A lot of value you get from these, man. They're not one-trick ponies. Whoa. You gonna play me like this? Gonna try to have me say this out loud on camera? New Caledonian sandalwood. Woody notes, as general as that is. Cedar, Venezuelan tonka bean, Haitian vetiver, and vanilla. Again, I'm not particularly astute at pointing out these fragrances. I do smell the citrus. And what I would imagine would be the tonka bean. Please forgive me. All I can say is it smells good. But I'm not the most astute at just, you know, and again, very esteemed at blending. When you can wear this, I would say it pushes pretty hard, and it's a very dense fragrance, right? It's not a very light one. So if you are in a hot small room, people are gonna be pissed. It's not that they're gonna be delightful at first. It's and then it might get a little bit intoxicating. But as far as when you can wear it, I would say definitely. Well, let's look at it this way. From a business standpoint, if you're wearing this to the job, not a job, but the career, Monday through Sunday, January through December, okay? Period. You can wear this at any point in time, and you're going to be good, as long as it's one of those occasions. Now, if you're just wearing this to go outside, or you're just wearing this because, hey, I'm going to head to the beach, which is fine, because again, let's revisit the whole sands and notes. And okay, cool, you got it. With that being said, I would say definitely day and night, and because you can definitely get up close, with the, you want to get, up close with her or him, whatever you float your boat, but you want to get up in there. They're gonna enjoy this. So yeah, definitely the case. I don't. This is a very safe fragrance. It's more of the adult brother of like the Allure as far as being safe. It is bright, so you can wear it in more occasions. It's not necessarily just a dark, nighttime type of fragrance. And it's pretty heavy. So yeah, man, I'm trying to put it in a box for you, but I really can't think of a time in which you wouldn't wear this. It's not a very youthful scent, so be mindful of that. But yeah, man, I mean, it like, as far as first dates go or anything like that, this isn't necessarily going to bring anybody closer to you. They're going to like where they're at, but it's not necessarily going to make people, want to get super close. But when they pick it up, they're going to enjoy it. Man, I wish I had more for you on that. It's excuse me. Man. Yeah, let me look at my notes here. I'm kind of, for some reason, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. It's kind of weird. I guess because I'm trying to say when you wouldn't wear this, and really, yeah, man. I mean, you could wear this at any point in time. I would say in the summertime, it is a very dense fragrance. So again, yeah, if you're in a small hot room, this is probably not it. It's definitely going to choke people out. It's a very, it's a very strong smell. But other than that, man, I can't think of a time in which you wouldn't wear this. It's nice. It's a very quality, valuable scent, valued, great presentation. Again, it does evolve. It does maturate. Turns into something a little bit darker towards the end of the day. Great fragrance. Not my personal favorite. I would say probably a 9 out of 10. Maybe not even that. Probably like a grading it on a curve that, I don't wear this particularly all that much. I would say a good 7.5 out of 10. 7.5, respectable number. Not a bad fragrance. Not one of my favorites. Don't see myself reaching for this all that much. But that doesn't mean that it isn't a quality fragrance. It's just not one of my favorites. But definitely go to check out your local Sephora. Try this out. This needs to be on the skin because, like I said, it will change. Spray it, a couple sprays, walk around the mall, get yourself a Subway, whatever, get some Jordans, whatever it is you do, or a new pair of Stacey Adams, this is definitely work better with Stacey Adams. And then come back after you smell it, see if you like it. I say this could definitely be something that's in the repertoire, as something that's like, hey, I need something that's bold, mature, and safe. You don't necessarily get a whole bunch of those, right? So it's definitely something to put in your repertoire. Great Father's Day gift. Anybody who's between the ages of 25 to 35 can pretty much wear this anytime, day or night. But again, there are some circumstances for individuals extending past that. But yeah, Chanel. Who'd have figured, right? Who'd have thought? All right, great fragrance. Value. Value, I would say 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. This is going to be something that you wear for a very, very long time. The cost isn't super crazy. And you do get a nice range as far as from that bright, citrusy mandarin orange down to the woodsy notes towards the end of the day. I do like this fragrance more at the end of the day. But unfortunately, of course, it loses a lot of its push. And it takes a while for that maturation process to happen. So if there was a version of this that worked in reverse, if that makes sense, like started off with the more woodsy, darker, more angry whiskey and rum type of, not that, I hate whiskey fragrances, but I'm just saying like that type of grown man type stuff, I would be more for it. But it's the more youthful beginning is not a problem, but again, I like the more back end, and unfortunately I have to wait a very long time to get there because it is a very strong fragrance. So that is it. That is the review. Thanks for checking it out. Again, welcome to the InScentive Collection. Another time, I wish I should have said this at the beginning, but welcome to the InScentive Collection. More to come. Have you tried this? What do you think about it? Are there versions of this that you prefer more, right? This is the Parfum. I think there's an extrait, right? Or do you prefer the Toilette? Let me know. I know the Toilette is more similar to this, but I believe that the extrait doesn't have the bright notes, which, and I think it's gold, right, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, man, yeah, thanks for checking out the review. Catch you guys in the next one. Video over.